All right, good morning, everybody. Here we go. Good morning, guys. How's it going? We got Mr. Dobob. Very, very early today. Very, very early today. How's it going, buddy? Rads? Good morning. CCG Place. Dude, congratulations, man. I saw the video. Holy crap. Dude, okay. I woke up, dude. I saw a message in the Discord. I was like, no way. Watch the clip, man. Absolutely incredible. Then you pulled a neon right afterwards. Dude, that's nuts. I'm sure you ain't sleeping tonight. That's nuts, man. That is so crazy. Congratulations. Absolutely nuts. 77 in the world. CCG Place pulled a golden chocobo. 77 in the world. Absolutely incredible, man. Greatest pull you've ever seen. So amazing. How's it going, Choco? It was 66 out of 77. Yeah, CCG Place. Congratulations, man, to you and the Ripper, the opener, whoever got it. 65. Oh, 65. 65 out of 77. That's insane, man. $60,000 card. $100,000 card. Who knows? That's a life-changing card right there. CCG, I hope they tipped you well. I hope they tipped you well. You want to try to buy it? Hey, yeah, that's actually probably the best way. Is like, you know what? Because if the seller, or if your buyer wants to get rid of it, and if you're interested, that's probably the perfect way to do it because it's already in your possession. You know it's legit because you opened it. They can get a quick little payoff, and you can both move on with your lives. So that's actually a good thing that happens. Quite literally, could have been, dude. It could have been a fleet of boats for 60. Listen, I'm not a boat guy. I don't have a boat, but you can probably buy some cheap boats. So that could be a fleet of boats. You could be literally Admiral CCG Place. What's up, Goober? How are you? I'm near the time and get. I wish I could have been there, man. That's sick, though. So yeah, early bird special is revised packs. Yeah, I figured, fuck it, why not? Let's have some fun. Revised packs are about $20, $30 cheaper than a loose pack from TCG Player. These are for legit box. So that's really bird special. Revised. Absolutely incredible, man. A Choco fleet. You know what would be the ultimate meetup? All 77 owners of Golden Chocobos meet up and show them off. How cool would that be? Pull the Golden Chocobo, man. And then, like, what? Like, the next pack or a couple right after, he pulled a neon green? He was neon green Chocobo. Crazy. Green. That's nuts. Was it the next pack or a couple later? I know it was like your next clip. I was like, oh my god. Next pack. Wait, same box? Was it the same box and was it the same buyer? It probably wasn't the same buyer, but if it was the same buyer, they should have given you the green as a tip. Last pack. So in one box had a neon and a golden. That's crazy. That's insane. That's insane. Congratulations, man. If all 77 meet up, that might be the end of the world. That might be when those alien spaceships actually come down and they actually come and just steal our golden chocobos. I'd be in too much shock to yell. I'd be more silent when I had a big hit like that. He's having panic attacks? I don't mean to laugh at having a panic attack, but that's pretty funny. Because I get that. I remember when I first pulled my first tabernacle out of a DMU pack, dude. I had the shakes like all day. My adrenaline was flowing. That's crazy, crazy amazing. 6,000 a card, first 6,000 a treat to. Yeah, right. Yeah, I'll trade this golden chocobo for my medical bills for my heart. When I pulled my first cereal and it ain't even close in value. No, but you know what though? It's not always about the cereal or the. It's not always about the value of the pull. Sometimes it's just a cool pull. You know what I mean? I still get that cool feeling when I pull any Legends card out of a DMU pack because it's a super rare thing. It's very, it's unique, and it could be a common, it could be an uncommon. It's just a very cool feeling. Exactly. It's unmatched. It's unmatched. People pay a lot of money for certain drogas for that kind of feeling we get through cardboard. Pull the foil land and I was nervous. Hey, You know. So hope you guys are doing well. Happy Sunday, everybody. No, yeah, as I say, dude, that is CCG. That is probably, and I hate to say this, not this is not a negative thing, but that's probably going to be like your greatest pull of all time, right? So that's one of those things that unless you pull like a one of one, well, okay, so they haven't. Mark, you might know. They haven't mentioned serialized soul stones, right? So at this point, like, is it too late before release to mention serialized soul stones? And are they not going to do them? And also, the only thing that might be better is if you pull like a one of one Infinity Stone, which I don't think that they're going to have now all of a sudden. If there aren't serialized stones, they're really making a mistake there. That's a huge opportunity, huge. They got to do something with them, unless there's they should serialize it. Good morning, Rob Dog. Spider-Man collector boxes are 1,000 already. Yeah, they've been 1,000 for a little while now. They hit 1,000 like a month ago. They dipped a little bit to 800, but they're 1,000 on release. They'll probably be up to like 1,200 or something like that. It's nuts. It's absolutely crazy. And that's why I say Final Fantasy boxes. I'll say it 1,000 times. Will be $5,000. They're going to be $5,000. They will be $5,000. I made a video last night. I put it on my channel. Well, it's live for members, but I put a video last night. So talking about basically, are you a reseller or are you a collector? And I mentioned how I've got one specific case of Final Fantasy collectors that is not for sale. It's simply not for sale. They will be for sale when they start seeing $5,000 a box. It could be a year, it could be 10 years, but that's how long I'm going to hold on to it because that's my mark for that because I know that they are worth that. Yeah, it could be. Japanese Final Fantasy boxes. I mean, they're cool, honestly, but like that could be a low point of entry for getting it could be. If you can get them for like $700, I mean, it's a cheap way to have some Final Fantasy. People will still want them down the road. What was funny was I made that video a few days ago about Crimson Vow. I made a video talking about Crimson Vow set and collector boxes like 3 days ago. And I wake up this morning, I'm on YouTube, and I see good old Alpha Investments made a video about Crimson Vow. I'm like, yeah, I beat you to it, bitch. I'm so glad I got this. I knew he'd have that same thought. I'm like, I knew I got to get my video out first before he does. And I watched it, and I was like, yep, that's exactly what I said. Isn't it weird? Actually, what's funny is oh. Yeah. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Oh, boxes. Because I was like, I was like, I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is, and if I see there's an opportunity there, I'm gonna grab some. So I got some boxes of sets, and again, that's not a collector piece. That's a resale piece. That's something that they just came in. They're gonna be listed. They're gonna be gone. That's all that is. Again, Final Fantasy is different. That is a collector piece. Boho Beauties, good morning. So yeah, guys, different early bird special today. Usually I do something like really cheap. This one, well, it still is really cheap considering what it is, but it is revised packs from a fresh box for much below TCG Player Low. You don't want to open Crimson Vow. Nobody wants to open Crimson Vow. Nobody wants to open Crimson Vow. You know what's funny is I haven't looked at the visualizer for a while to see some of the single prices. I cannot imagine what's the most expensive card in Crimson Vow right now. $10. I'm gonna show you. We're gonna look at it together. Innistrad, Crimson Vow, not even the variants, the regular versions. Toxrill, there you go. $15. That's it. That's it. That's it. So the only reason those boxes are expensive is because they're rare. They've been opened, they're gone. It's as simple as how it is. I looked online. Slug tokens $8. That's the selling point right there. It could be. It could be. But like I said, I made that video talking about. I said either set box is overpriced or collectors are underpriced. And like I said, so I bought both. I'm like, I'll sit on a few of these and see what happens. And yeah, it's crazy. It's just another one of those weird anomalies in the market. But it's not really it's not. I guess it's not an anomaly. It's just a weird thing. But it does exist. So, Colton, good morning. Coffee's good this morning. I had a nice little 40th birthday party yesterday to go to. It was pretty cool. Went to a surprise 40th birthday party for a friend of mine yesterday. Great time. It was actually a lot of people, like 70 people there. They got a whole thing going on. It was great. It was a good time. My old guitar teacher was there. I've told this story before, but my old guitar teacher was there. For those that know Killswitch Engage, the band. Yeah, that was my old guitar teacher. He was at the birthday party, so we got to catch up a little bit after a bunch of years. It's so funny because like I was like, oh yeah, he's a globetrotting rock star. No one knows who he is. uh oh, dude, it was hilarious. So yeah, I bought him the shirt. There's a golf shirt with a bunch of dicks with wings. And he opened it, and I go, dude, before you open this, I said, you have to promise to use it for its intended purpose. He goes, okay. And he opened it, and it was the hit of the party. Early bird revised, man. That's right. So he loved the shirt. He absolutely loved it. It was a hit. It was so weird. Oh man, bunch of dicks with wings. That's a hell of a shirt. No, it was good. We had a nice little birthday party. Nice, beautiful day out yesterday. So now I'm going to be chilling. I think me and the wife this morning are going to do a little tag sailing this morning. A little tag sailing, a little antiquing and flea marketing, and just have a nice fun day doing that kind of stuff. We'll get our pumpkin coffees because we're basic bitches. So we're going to get some pumpkin coffees this morning and do a little driving around. There's like it's like 2 miles from my house, not even like a mile and a half. There's this huge monstrous house, old house. And it always has like, antique signs on the outside, and there's just shit everywhere. It's one of those houses where there's shit everywhere that's, antiques. I think they're just hoarders, to be honest with you. And they're finally doing an estate sale. I'm like, oh my God, like I have to just go and see what this house looks like. I've been looking at it for 10 years, 15 years, just full of shit. It's that house. And now you can go in for an estate sale. I'm like, I want to see what the inside of this place looks like. So I can't wait to see that later today. Should be pretty cool. Probably a bunch of garbage, honestly. My experience when it comes to like people that resell and do antiques and things like that, most of them aren't collectors or resellers. They're just flat out hoarders. So I always like to see what someone's, the inside of their home looks like. That is a antique dealer. Um, it's always interesting. I like to dig through stuff like that. I doubt I'll find any magic cards, but you never know. Oh, Great Ginch, good morning. I am tired, though. I will say that. I am tired. I made a pretty good chili yesterday. We were talking about that. I was like, what do I make for a crock pot meal? I made chili. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I didn't make it spicy, so I got to add some jalapenos to it, but it was pretty decent. DM Jacking, good morning. All right, what do we got here? I started going through that most recent collection. It's pretty good. Going through it, just there's a lot of stuff. And over time, I'll be going through the whole thing. D-Tom, how are you, bud? Good morning. I said chili powder jalapeno changes the flavor. That's okay, though. Like, I like the flavor jalapenos. If anything, I could always just add, like, some sriracha for some spice or something like that, because that's a good flavor anyway, so. But it was good. It was good. Mr. Rob Dog, Fifth Dawn. Sure. We got it right here. You're going to use those deck boxes from the lot you bought? Which deck box? Oh, I already sold those. They're already gone. I sold them for $1 on here. I was gonna get the adobo with the chilies in the can, but I didn't think about it. I was at the grocery store. That Twilight Shepherd foil from Shadowmoor is quite. Oh, really? R3L1. There's this collection I'm going through has a crap ton of old foils. Some are really small, but there's some decent little hits in there. Only foil printing. That's when they hold the price. All right. Mr. Rob Dog, are we ripping? I assume we are, but I want to double check. For a little Fifth Dawn action. Rob Dog. Benjamin, good morning. I don't know how to open my own packs. I got you, brother. All right, let's do a little Fifth Dawn. Let's see. Well, unfortunately, we won't find golden chocobos in here, but hopefully we find something good. We got the Ogre, the Thresher, Hover Guard, Tyrannax, the Plating, Baton of Courage, Chance, Fill and Frights, Mirror Servitor, Scouts, Uncommon Wanderer, Uncommon Justice, Uncommon Clock of Omens, and your rare Blink, Moth, and Fusion with a foil, foil Common Brawler. Goblin Brawler can't be equipped. 3 mana 2/2 first strike, and it can't be equipped. It should be like a 1 mana 2/2 first strike, can't be equipped. Affinity for artifacts, untap all artifacts. That's a lot of mana. That's a lot of mana. We'll take gold foils, though. That is a heavy casting cost. All right. Okay, we roll on. Nice little foil there, little guy. Mr. Rob Dog. Fifth Dawn. Best of luck. We got your Creeper. The Anchorite. Stealth Suit, love that one. Sorcerer. Saren Visions, beautiful. Golem. Navigator. Early Frost. Baton of Courage again. The Chant again. Filled with Fright. Beautiful. Paradise Mantle, man. Love the art on these. Gorgeous. Absolutely incredible art right there. Great card. We'll take it. The Mastermind. Frolic Barrier. And your rare Cosmic Larva. 3 mana for the 7/6 trample at the beginning of your upkeep. Sacrifice it unless you sacrifice 2 lands. It should have haste like Ball Lightning did. It should have haste. Beautiful. Beautiful. It should have haste. Nice Paradise Mantle, though, man. Love that. I love to see that in a foil. Oh, my God. Mr. Rob Dog. A little Fifth Dawn to start us off. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Mr. Rob Dog. There we go. So, again, happy Sunday, everybody. You guys any big plans for the day? I think I'm gonna have a nice, relaxing. Like I said, do a relaxing day. Do a little tag sale this morning. Should be fun. Oh, Rob Dog. So, okay, when I was doing some cleaning up yesterday, I found out that I actually have 2 mystery 2 boxes open. I don't know where the other one was hiding, but it was apparently underneath another box. So, I'll let you choose which box we're gonna work on first. The top one or the bottom one? They're both about the same amount of packs. Oh yeah. Top box or bottom box? One of these was like under something. I'm like, okay. Top. All right. So we'll put this bottom one away until this one's done. And where to, sir? Random. Let's go 1. We'll dig down there, and then we'll go right here. Perfect. Yeah, I'm the same way. I rarely work Sundays. I say not supposed to, but like I'm really not supposed to work Sundays. Let's see. Protector, Reality, Pour Over the Pages, Thrush, the Speaker, the Strands, the Volley, Anarchist, the Fall, Egg Watcher, Terramorphic Expanse from Jumpstart, Masters 25 Caretaker, White Border Snow Covered Mountain, and your non-foil Ancient Stirrings with Odric the Lunar Marquis. Yeah, like it's just for my job, there really isn't a reason for me to work Sundays. So I really never have to. Judgment, Dogs, Windfall, Megalodon, the Cutthroat, the Talisman, Jesters, Efreets, Spinebacks, Trollhide, Backlash, the Rider, White Bordered Abrupt Decay, and your non-foil Rain of Daggers with Don't Worry About It. Okay, let's go. See, I work retail, so tech upgrade. Yeah, so I work retail. We're open all the time. We always say like, oh, it's Friday. It's like, what does that mean? Squad, armor, nice Saren Visions right there. The guide, strike, Mauler, Intimidator, Golems, Guardians, Nature, split card right there. We got your rare Lisa from Commander Legends, beautiful white border Karn, non-foil Swords to Plowshares with Naturalized 2. Love the Karn. These whiteboards I think are underappreciated. That'll work, sir. So yeah, now given the fact that I had two mystery boxes open, I'm sorry, I don't remember what was pulled from any of these, so I don't know what the hell. So I don't know. Like I said, it was so weird myself. I was like, what the hell is this? I hate when I find a second box open, but it happens. I mean, Easter event for us community. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, that's good. My store is actually closed on Easter's. It's like there's like 3 days a year our store is actually closed. It's the 3 big holidays, so it's nice not to worry about those days. Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, our store is closed. So I don't have to worry. I know I don't have to worry about working those days. I always say back in the day when I worked I worked in the medical field, we were open 24/7. So that was always tough. I always said there was several Christmas mornings where I was at work and like my family was at home opening presents. And I'm like, this sucks. That is not worth it whatsoever. Mr. Orzov. Okay. Mr. Orzov. Oh, retail. You don't want this. You don't want this MB2 crap. Mystery retail. It's a fresh box. Let's get some old foils, man. There we go. Oh, 100%. Let Malice. It's not worth it. Like, what's the point if you can't spend the important days with them? Right? Whoa, oh, god damn it. I just destroyed the whole box. Here we go. That's right, I got tape. What are you thinking there, buddy? I did, right? It's okay. I can fix it. I got tape. L3. Yeah, I realized that, like, I'm like, wait a minute, it's Christmas morning. My kid is at home opening presents, and I go, I'm in a nursing home helping out. I go, no. I go, I don't need to be in this business anymore. Orzov. Let's see how she does. We got the cohort, the cause, the cachet, the cruise, black rose, skeleton, duelist, rain, feast, spider, Charlotte's agent for the uncommon, the mellitus, beautiful Draco, 16 mana. Coveted jewel, we'll take that, and your foil, fifth dawn, bringer of the black dawn. You may pay Warburg rather than play its casting cost. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may pay 2 life. If you do, search your library for a card, then shuffle your library and put that card on top. Well, that's pretty good. That's a good little hit right there. I said 3 jobs and no days off for years. Oh yeah, no. There's a lot of years, dude. Where, well, I mean, technically speaking, I think I've kind of had 2 jobs for like easily, 10 years maybe or so. But I'd make sure it's, it works for me. I've always had like a little part-time gig, something, or I can consider my magic stuff a part-time job. But I always have something else going on. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tape this box up. But yeah, I've had times where like I was working like 12 hours a day, every day, 7 days a week. I'm like, this is stupid. This is not worth it. There we go. I fixed it. Retail. Let's go again. Uno mid. Oh, L1. L1. Josiah Nick, good morning. Let's see. The Sun Lance, we got the Soul Mender, Opportunity, Inspection, Shamans, Serpents, Fanatics, Curse of Opulence like those, Regrowth, Wilds, Oracles, Golems, Umbral Mantle, we like those for sure. We got your rare Djinn of Wishes and your foil. Nogle Bandit. Can't be blocked except by creatures with Defender. And not many people use those nowadays. They really don't. Oh, there you go, buddy. Nice little foil for you. Mr. Orzov. I love the mystery retails, man. They're so underappreciated, in my opinion. Oh yeah, leftover early bird specials for Rob Dog. Yeah, let's do that. You tell me where, bud. I used to get double time for working Christmas Eve into Christmas, so like leaving. Yeah, yeah. I mean, all L1s. Sometimes it's worth it. And again, if you really have nothing going on, it's like, screw it. Why not? You know what I mean? Here we go. Mr. Rob Dog. Oh, wait, 2 of them. So you got 12. You got 12. 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got 2 more. 12 packs altogether. Random. Let's go L1. Let's go L1 again. There we go. All right, perfect. All right, Mr. Rob Dog. Let's get this out of the way. Okay. Yeah, still a few early bird specials from yesterday, the Ixalans, but then it's just revised. Let's see. Beautiful island right there. We got your mythic Smiling Flood, Borderless Tidebinder, Rare Ingenuity, and your foil Scout right there. Dylan, good morning. Jose Med, good morning. You know what I gotta do later today? I gotta watch that movie, The Stick. That Stick movie, the golf one. I gotta watch that. We got your Sunborn and your Rare Stalker with the foil Monstrosaur. Crazy, good morning. Let's see. Mana Crypts would be nice. We got your rare Tidebinder and your foil Visage of the Dread. Yeah, dude. 1, 2, 3. Good morning. Let's see. Tower, the Prairie for your rare, and your foil infantry. No, that's not it. I still can't believe CCG Place pulled that. That's such an incredible pull, man. Again, 77 in the world. To get one is incredible. Signed art card. Congratulations to him. That's so nice. We got your Commander Rare Tetson, Gnome Champion. We get your rare Poetic Ingenuity again, and a foil Blade Master with no list card. We keep rolling on. Walking Moon and the Jets, good morning. How's it going? Uncommon, uncommon, uncommon. Rare Dire Flail in your foil Myco Tyrant with the minigame. CCG Place pulled a 65 out of 77 last night. If you go into his profile, you can see his clips. It's awesome. I know. Then he pulled a neon right after. That's insane. That is absolutely nuts. Absolutely crazy. It goes to show, man, there's still those golden chocobos out in the world. They're still out there. Borderless Raptor, your rare pillager with the foil Acolyte of Akhlazats. Yeah, dude. It's like I said, I mean, they're still out there and people will continue to find them little by little. Obviously, it'd be less and less often because there's less and less packs being opened and there's less and less in the world. But there still are, 30 more chocobos to be found. Last gift in your foil Sentry. Well, I think he was saying he's going to try to buy it off them. And honestly, listen, hey, if I was in the show and I bought it and it was like a $50,000 card, and he's like, dude, I'll give you 40 grand for it. I'd be like, sure. I'd be like, no problem. Because you know what? It's already in your hands. Go ahead and keep it. Just send me the money. Mythic Galta and your foil Wanderglyph with your list from Mirage, the Dwarf. But at the same time, I would kind of want the card, to be honest with you, because it's really cool. Oh, that's awesome. That's great. Because that's like in a few weeks. Foundry and your Showcase Foil Tower with a list Stormkiln artist from Strixhaven. That's great. That's great. Not really. There's a couple decent hits, but no like serialized, no, nothing crazy yet. Yearling and your Mythic Deepest Foundation. Take that, Ancestor. But yeah, no like serialized or anything like that. Few good hits, but nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Good morning, Nicholas. How are you? Seeing folks open Spider-Man next Friday already on here. You think, oh, good. Yeah. Now, is the full set revealed? Or not quite yet? I haven't really been looking at the spoilers, to be honest with you. I haven't been that super excited about it. Soul Cleaver and your foil Viper. I just want to see if there's a serialized card or not. Let me post a thing that irked me and ask if I'm crazy. Okay. Mr. Rob Dog. Thanks, bud. That's you. A couple little guys in there for sure. Let's do this. And then Orzov's gonna grab 6. Okay. All tops. Where'd I put it? Right down here. I think it's still a month away, yeah. So I mean, I don't think we'll see it here that soon. But like I said, is everything revealed yet? Or are they still working on, like, is the full set revealed? I don't think it is. Local group going to MagicCon, stoked to go, and LGS owners invites everyone to go in an Airbnb for MagicCon, and I say I'm down. Cool. I don't trust Airbnbs, dude. I see too many horror stories of like the crazy fees they charge you after the fact. Rare Schism in your foil, rare Will of Forgotten. In a list, Bruin Weevil. I think 19th might be pre-release. Yeah, which is still, well, it's still like 4 weeks away, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's still like 4 weeks away. Well, now just shy of 4 weeks. Monument. The Hulk in your rare Larcenist with a foil Sith. Let's see yours up. Finally got the deals, and it's already paid for. $2,100, 10 people, 210 person. Yeah, they did it for 4 days, Wednesday, Saturday. I'm very annoyed because that's so. Borderless Brontodon and your Borderless Starving Revenant, your rare equals in the foil Pirate Hat with a list. Bog Wraith. More Zor. Oh, Ixalan. Jurassic Park Island, and your rare Starving Revenant with a foil Sunscribe and a list dispatch from New Phyrexia. Very cool. Two more. Two more for Orzhov. Borderless Raptor, and your rare Whale of Forgotten with a foil Great Door. And Angel Token. The week with the .con not open until Friday, but I'm basically forced to pay for a party day before that wasn't discussed. Then tell him. I mean, are you going to be there for that? You know what's funny is I had Growing Rich of Itlamok. Very nice. Foil Acolyte of Aklazats. I had someone else talking about a situation like that. What was it? What was it? A buddy of mine was saying, what the hell was the story? Oh, it was like, oh yeah, excellent. It was like a friend of mine was like three, like five people got like an Airbnb, right? And it was two couples and then one single guy, right? And they tried to tell him after the fact that the one person, has to pay for a third of it because he's 1/3 of the group. And I'd be like, no, there's five people. I'd be, we're splitting this five ways. I'd be like, you two don't count just because you're married as one person. I'm the same. I'm like, absolutely not. And their argument was like, well, you got a bedroom as well. And I was like, dude, that's some crappy math right there. Yeah, exactly. Fuck that, dude. Which is funny too, because like I'm lucky that like all my buddies, whenever we do like a trip, like all of our friends are generous. It's like, hey, dinner's on me tonight. Hey, breakfast is on me tomorrow morning. And it's just, dude, you know what? If it's, you just, whatever. Um, Kay Clucky for Ixalan. Like, our group is very generous when it comes to like, hey, man, this dinner's on me. You know, hey, I'll take care of this round of golf. We don't keep track of it. It just is what it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My backpack is a +1. It's like, I don't think so. Left. I'm still trying to pay a buddy of mine. We had a rental car last year from Myrtle Beach, and he's like, don't worry about it. I'm like, dude, like, I owe you money for the rental. He's like, nah, don't worry about it. So then I booked some plane flights later this year, and I go, well, then you're not paying me for a plane flight. He's like, okay, cool. Like, we don't keep track of nickels and dimes. We're just like, whatever. No idea, because I did it to save money. Because yeah, I mean, if they changed it after the fact, and there's an extra day that charges more, and you're not going to be part of that, I'd be like, sure, but like, I'm not paying for that. Yeah. Here we go. K Clucky. Ages that guy. Device, the Great Door, the Viper, beautiful island right there. Borderless Foil Raptor, Foil Rare, Corpse of the Lost, Borderless Schooner. It's not a schooner, it's a sailboat. Borderless Commander, Captain's Locker, Borderless Hammer Skull, beautiful Jurassic Park Ravenous Tyrannosaurus, and your showcase foil, a Pakal. Pakal. Yeah, like I can tell you, like I said, my buddies too. Like we'll go out for like drinks and dinner, and like there's sometimes where someone's like, "Hey, it's on me tonight." We're like, "Okay, cool." You know, next time I'll get it. It's just that's I know you got cool friends, and they're not gonna try to skip you out of a few bucks. If I make a stink about it, it could. It could. I mean, honestly, like, is it a big difference in how much you owe? If it's not a big difference, then I wouldn't make a big deal out of it. If it is, then I would make a stink out of it. It is a matter of principle too. So, Rob Dog, early bird special. This should be, where do you want tops? This should leave like 3 in the box, I think, from previously. Whatever. Then whatever. I'm going to go 5 and then L1. So that'll leave this 3 in the box. That's the normal price. So early bird special for those is gone. Cool. All right, Rob Dog. Let's see. Let's see how she goes. Borderless Get Lost. And your Sunken Citadel. I hate that this, like, it's such a tease. Like, is it a Cavern of Souls? Like, you kind of think it is for a minute. The guide, it's always a tease. And Malice, there you go. That simplifies the whole thing. We got your rare treasure map in the foil Nautilus. That's how I feel like it's not enough money for me to be at issue on the side, but I'm annoyed it doesn't discuss before it was paid for. Yeah, I think it's one of those things where it's like, if you're gonna bring it up, then bring it up. Otherwise, just let it go. It's not worth it. Souls of the Lost and your foil gnome. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where like, is it worth bringing up? If not, then just forgive and forget and move on. Whatever. Life will go on. Let's see. Let's see. Borderless Inquisitive and your Queen's Bay Paladin with a foil, Saw Blades, Golem token. Here we go. Yeah, hey, I hear you, Rads. 100%. This is where we voice our problems. In our group here. Terror Tide, foil scavenger, and a list. The Tarask from AFR. Very cool. Nice little mythic right there. Nice little surprise. Mythic, we'll take it. Wild card, good morning. Okay. Signed art card. Uncommon, 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 and your rare Hulking Raptor with a foil. Final strike. Hot least final strike. All right, Mr. Rob Dog, a little more Ixalan for you. I think I got a few more of these boxes too. I gotta look. Which I lived in a car for a week after a wicked bad typhoon destroyed the. Yeah, what are you gonna do? I mean, that's tough, man. That really is. Mr. Rob Dog. Cake Lucky, another Ixalan. Yes, we can do those. 4 on the right for Cake Lucky. Cheek. Yes, sir. At least 3 left in Ixalan. All right, best of luck. Still nothing found in the Exodus box yet. That's still rolling. And like I said, Revised is the early bird special if you guys want a nice cheap deal on Revised. For your grand house, there you go. The Siren, the Pirates, Discovery, the Raider, Cache, Faults, beautiful swamp right there, Sunborn, foil rare, Thousand Moon Smitty, borderless treasure map for your rare, borderless commander dinosaur egg, showcase Abulo, beautiful foil permission denied. I never thought I'd see a magic card with Samuel Jackson in it, but now we do. And a borderless foil sentinel of the nameless city. Samuel Jackson. And was it Wayne Knight? Is that his name? Are officially Magic Canon. That's so wild. That'll work, dude. Nice little hit right there, Clucky. We'll take those Jurassic Park cards in foil all the time. I don't know if it's. I think like at the worst case scenario, you at least get like a token or something. You just get something small, but like the borderless foil ones, that's like a a little bit bigger of a hit. Okay, Clucky, keep going. There's 3. Mid. Yes, sir. At least 2 left in the box. Let's see how she goes. Come on, baby. All right. Common, 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 common. Spyglass, pickaxe, mural, beautiful mountain right there. Borderless foil dreadmaw, foil rare. It's schooner, not a sailboat. Borderless confluence, borderless commander orc, rich stalactite. Beautiful echoing deeps for your borderless. Jurassic Park non-foil, grim gigantosaurus, and your showcase foil whale of forgotten. Love the Jurassic Park cards. I can see these things in time just keep going up slowly because they're not going to make any more. All these IPs, they are kind of like tiny little reserve lists when you think about it. That's just the way things go now. 2 left in that box, and that's it. I think I got more Ixalan. I think I do. I do. I do. They will be, yeah. They will be. And they've taken a while to go up too. Like Ixalan boxes were slept on for a while. They really were. Well, when front or back, the once Mana Crypt was banned, people stopped paying attention to Ixalan. That's just how it is. Back. Leave a Fate Pack. Oh, there will be a Fate Pack left in Ixalan. What's up, Nick? How are you? How's the shed coming? Shot Taco, good morning. All right, Common, Whirlpool, Defying, Brine Hag's Tongue, Dreadmaw, Ball, Beautiful Forest, Borderless Foil Bronzodon, Foil Mythic, Sovereign, Ahu, Borderless Belligerent, Borderless Commander Marauder, Borderless Anchorage, Jurassic Park Mountain, and your Borderless Foil Souls of the Lost. Ever sleep again, or are the scalpers ruining that? They're not ruining that, though. Not yet. Not yet, anyways. It's a mission for me to sleep. It really is. Every night, it's like a goddamn It's a project to get to sleep for me. Yeah, right. Well, yeah. I say, Nick, when you're just doing a big project like that, like you totally have to. That's a priority. That everything else has to be put on hold. I tell you what's going to be next, man. It's going to be Crimson Vow. It's going to be Crimson Vow. Uh, no, like I said, I got a video coming in a couple days where I bought a shitload of DMU collector boxes. That's a big one I got. I got a lot more Karlov Manor on the way. I'm going to focus on some of these cheaper sets. Why not? Why not? If they're available for cheaper, what the hell? I got some Spider-Man pre-ordered, not much. I'm not going to pre-order anymore. I'm not pre-ordering boxes at $1,000. So the problem is too is when it comes to Avatar, I have no Avatar pre-ordered, and I don't plan to at 1,000. I gotta be honest with you. I have no intention of pre-ordering a box at $1,000. Rob Dog for two Commander Masters, especially when I've never seen Avatar. I don't know. I have no idea what it is. It'll probably drop at some point, but like I've never seen it. I know what it is. I know what it is, but like I've never watched it. I have zero connection with it whatsoever. Good morning, Stinking. How are you? So as far as Avatar goes, whatever. Middle two R4. Yeah, you're for four. Oh, Avatar for 400. Nice. It was funny. It was like I never even looked at it for a while because it's 3 months away. It's literally an entire season away. Mr. Rob Dog. Yeah, Kelby. Yeah. I mean, islands, borderless, all that glitters, common, or buy some play boxes or something like that. That's fine. Construction, blade, Vance, sorcerer, borderless mythic spell seeker. Love that. Mythic Omnath. Sure. Rare, tempt with vengeance, and your foil uncommon Gonti. Take that little double mythic pack. Um, Yeah, the pre-orders this far out is just kind of ridiculous because the stores have no idea what they're getting. There are a few like bigger stores when they do like their special. That's a nice signed card right there, like that. It's like a leaf. There are some stores kind of jonesing for some actual Magic planes. Yeah, right. It's all IP stuff right now. Exsanguinite, Uncommon Aether Gale, the Hope, Exsanguinates, Bear Claw, Azusa Lost but Seeking, very nice. Predation, very nice. Deadly Rollick, very nice. And your foil common engineer, very good, buddy. Great pack there. Um, yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna pre-order $1,000 a box 3 months out. No, that's where that's my line. That's where I've drawn my line. No, I'm just not gonna carry it. Sorry. If it drops, and like I said, there's some stores that do like, hey, we're starting our sale in 24 hours, and they're pretty decent prices. Those I might grab if it's from like a big store, not from like an individual though. I know it's like the end of the year universe is beyond. It's pretty crazy. But okay. So is there anything planned for October or December right now? Because right now it's Spider-Man comes out in September, and there's nothing until Avatar, right? We need a dog shit set. We really do. Rob Dog, that's you, bud. I mean, the market is so it's fantastic right now. It's just everything's just going wild. Avatar November. So what's in October? Universe Beyond prints money. It's true. It does. I'm really getting for a box of Spider-Man. I bet half we canceled. That could be. I literally have like a small handful of boxes that I grabbed a while ago. Laura in January, Strixhaven in March. Yeah, but like October, December. There's gonna be a point where one of these IPs that's hugely like anticipated is gonna be terrible, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh shit." The more universe beyond than anything else at one point. They're going a little too crazy. I mean, if you want to do like a couple of years, sure, but it's like back to back. Yeah, Laura and Strixhaven I think would be really cool just to revisit those again next year. But I mean, that's a ways away. And as I said, like again, the two sets we know about are $1,000 boxes on pre-order. which is crazy. So again, all these other boxes that are moving now, there's no reason for them to stop for at least the next 4 months, at least, because all we have is $1,000 boxes. So everything else will continue to go up. Time is moving very fast. It does. No, it's not Strix, but Lauren is a pre-order the second it's available. Yeah, I think so. Stinky. They were just saying Strixhaven, Lorwyn, but I'm not sure what else. But like, should we get like a standard set, like October or December? October, right? I know that Universes Beyond are in standard, but they're not the standard set. They're standard legal. But I hope a master set would be cool. Modern Horizons 4, Commander Masters 2. I thought you had no Core 2020 draft. I'm out of. I have Core 21 collectors. No, Orzhov, I agree. Like, I have a little bit of Spider-Man pre-ordered, but like at Avatar prices, I'm not getting any more Spider-Man. I'm not paying $1,000 a box. And Avatar at 1,000? No. The answer is simply no. But like I said, if a store has a sale and they're like 600, which I don't think they would, I would. But that's the thing. Yeah, exactly. Like I'll probably get. I'd rather just get a case of play boxes and have some fun with Avatar that way. Say, hey, if you want the packs, you do it that way for cheap. People are gonna be selling their collections in droves as prices skyrocket. Could be. Could be, but then again, I'm grabbing the old stuff, and that's not going anywhere. As I always say, I'm happy. It's just I'm going back in time now, and I'm just collecting more old stuff. And you know what? It can stay the same price. It can go down. I don't really care. I want the cards, not the value of the cards. That's the biggest difference too. I mean, like vintage stuff, like it could hold its price. It could go up. It could go down. Whatever. I don't care what it does because they're not for sale. Vintage cards are for me. And if I can get them at a cheaper price, then sure. I can build more decks and have some more fun, just collect some cool things I like for the arts. And maybe down the road, vintage cards do move up again. It's probable, but when you're talking about $1,000 for a Spider-Man box, like, dude, you could buy one Spider-Man box and one Avatar box, or like unlimited mocks. I'll take the mocks every time, dude. I don't know. That's the thing, Sting. I think collector boxes long term will. Um, I know, isn't that crazy? It's just that's the way people. That's what people are looking for. But um, it could be a huge opportunity. Have one expensive set a year. Yeah. Well, the thing is now is we're at a point where, and again, it's the market. It's the people dictating the price. Um, if all the players and collectors are willing to pay $400 for a collector box on pre-release for a standard set, then that's what they will be. That's not. I mean, obviously it's because the stores are putting it at that price. But if you're a store and you have 100 boxes and you list up 50 of them at $200 a box and they sell out, you're like, all right, well, next, just do 20 more at 250. They sell out. All right, so 20 more at 300. And you're just slowly move it up there until they're gone. Morning, Gideon. How are you? That's just how it works. If people are willing to pay for it, they'll put the price there. Old Magic will go up again soon. Revised. There's a saga. Don't like tournament shows. No, no, no. And I agree with Rudy's video about like the Silver Age stuff being dead. Well, it's funny too because that's why like yesterday I bought another box of Revised yesterday, and I wasn't planning on it, but I'm like, well, it's an incredible price. I'm gonna grab it. Yes, sinful. Yes, that's true. It's crazy. Those prices are nuts. And again, I'm so glad I made that video first before Rudy got his out there. Because I put that info out there first. I'm like, all right, I got to release mine. And he talked about it yesterday. I was like, dude, you're 2 days late. The whole thing is okay. Honestly, I think the entire market is just crazy out of whack right now. And people are trying to figure out where things belong, but no one's touching vintage. So I'm gonna keep grabbing vintage. Again, not for sale. It's for me. I'm building decks. I'm building decks. So and I don't. My thought is like kind of like with how I had commander decks back in the day. Like once I make them, like they're there, and it's just they are there forever. That's how my vintage decks are going to be. Um, Maybe I'll upgrade them, but how many dual lands? Not that many. Actually, it was funny. Last year, I sold a bunch of dual lands, I think I sold like 15 dual lands last year. I kept like a few for myself because I wasn't using them. And I was like, you know what? I go, it's time to sell these things. And I did. And now I want them for decks, so now I got to buy them back again, which kind of sucks. Hindsight's 2020. But I didn't know I'd be like building old school decks and playing vintage style again. So, with fortune for stacks of Shocklands. There you go. But again, depends what you have. Or if you buy it for the resale, then that's whatever. So market 80%, and why I don't buy from you? I just don't make enough to afford. Yeah, no, I hear you. Collector packs are crazy now, man. They're just absolutely wild. Stinking Core 21. Do I haven't opened one of those? I don't know. No, that's in the car. AFR. Phyrexia. That might be a fresh box. I think it is. It's it's a fresh box. Good old Core 21 for stinking. Let's do it, brother. You tell me where about R3 Rip. Sure. But I do think that like the sites like the whatnots and all that, where like we do rip open boxes that weren't meant to be ripped open. It does have a big impact in the market, more than I think people realize, because this makes boxes disappear. What's up, Marcel? How are you? Need a tear? I'll see what I can do. Rise Again, The Larcenist, Swamp, Sky Scanner, Unsubstantiates, Tormod's Crypt, Beautiful Showcase Mountain, Borderless See the Truth, Foil Animal Sanctuary, Borderless Foil Pursued Whale, Showcase Magmut, Borderless Cultivate. Love the art on that one. That's nice. Showcase Incinerator, the common Magmuts, and your double common Showcase Foil Magmut in the back. That's fantastic. No terror, man. No terror. Stinking. Sorry. I don't think I have any kicking around either. If I did, I'd throw you one. Four stinking. Oh, whatnot. What are you doing? You're freaking out here. Good old Magmuts. That's core 21 collectors for you, though. We have Gideon. 4 prophecies. All right. We didn't get any Risic Studies for you yesterday, so we got to get a couple today. Let's do top 4. This guy. And then this guy over here. All right, Gideon. This prophecy box has to get really low. And I lost track. Like I said, I don't know how many Risic Studies we pulled out of here. I don't remember. All right. Gideon. Prophecy. Oh, let's just get the foil one and walk away. I love watching, though, and think Jason's a top personality in product stream. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Citadel of Pain. Siphon. Darba. And your rare veteran brawlers. We got the Attack. Thrive. Riders. Healer. Eagle. Despoil. Might. Glider. Circle. Hornclaw, and the Orders. No Risic Study. No. Sinful, and I know what you mean by that, you son of a bitch. Thank you, Rads. I appreciate that, though, brother. I do. I appreciate it. Here we go. Wall of Vipers for the uncommon, the Abolish, Ristic Cave, and your rare Squirrel Wrangler. Ristic Deluge, wrong Ristic, Minotaur, Strings, Boon, Grappler, Razorback, Brawlers, Spider, Excise, Squid, and the Thrive. Oh, Gideon, no. We're so good at about pulling Risic Studies, man. We're on a drought right here. I thought we like number 2 as in shit. Lion, Shade, Foil, and your Blessed Wind. Come on now. Calming Verse, the Strings, Withdraw, Grappler, Hatchling, Brawlers, Shaku, Excise, Panic Attack, Thrive, and your Healer. Oh, come on. Prophecy. Come on, Prophecy. You're being really fickle right now. You're being like a Shelly. Oh, Nick. I was going to say, are you still here? Field, Spider, Excavation, Plague Wind, the Ristic Lightning, wrong Ristics, Fiend, Boa, Berserker, Fillet, Lynx, Foil. Ooh, it was foil blue for a second. It freaked me out. Oh, thank you, Sinful. I appreciate that. That's gorgeous, man. It was a foil blue card, man. It's a beautiful foil. Beautiful foil. Despoil, Circle, Grappler, and an Elephant. No Risic Studies, but a beautiful, beautiful foil, man. It's unblockable, and as long as the defending player controls an untapped land. That foiling is unmatched, man. No, there's like in these maybe like 5. You know, they're very rare in these boxes. This is where these like 2000. This set was from. These are early foils. Like these are really early foils. I forget what I was going to tell you, Nick. I had something to tell you, and I forget what it was. Sorry, I built it up for nothing. I have no idea what I was going to say. Gideon. All right, Gideon. Mr. Gideon. All right, let's go stinking for a Core 21 and a Prophecy. All right, let's do it. Core 21. Prophecy. Prophecy is getting low. Streamer purchased 100 vaulted rarities from CG, 100 relics from CG, and hand the other ones to find the average value. How was it? Hot hands. I love Core 21. These collector boxes can be good, or I mean, they can be mean. Let me go dig a little bit there. I'm sure the average is terrible. Those vaulted rarities are bad. Like I said, I'll flat out say those vaulted rarities are terrible. Core 21 collector. Oh, I hope there is. Raising the vaulted rarities were all looked away in a vault and not in the packs. Yeah, right, exactly. Mind Rot, Glidemaster, Islands, Sentinel, Hound, Brontodon, Showcase Foil Swamp, Borderless, Karavec the Spiteful, Foil. Oh, Karavec the Spiteful. Thanks, Wizards, for duplication. Foil Rare, Temple of Triumph, Acolytes. More Magmuts for you. Borderless Massacre Worm. That's gorgeous. Foil Protege and your beautiful Borderless Foil Scavenging Ooze. No terrors. My big takeaway from the Vaulted Rarities was when I got the hits that were damaged. I'm like, that's a hit. Honestly, I'm not trying to trash on those guys, but like we all talk about what a scam those things are, but people still buy them. I don't get it. I don't get it. It really, it really is rads. All right, here we go. Flame Shot, Revel, Outbreak, and your rare being the Celestial Convergence. Flay, Hatchling, Beast, Excise, Borders, Strings, Hornclaw, Razorback, Bearer, Berserker, and a goddamn Bog Glider. Oh my god, what Prophecy's on a drought right now. The Order Sealed was the best, and that one came in at like 93% face value. No shit. That's what it is, yeah. That's yeah. But again, my thing is like the hits weren't really good hits either. 25-cent floor was the basic land. Stinking. That's you, brother. Wait, they admitted to repacking them? Then they should be booted. That's a scam. I have zero tolerance for scammers. Zero. I put a box on their channel. It used to be packs of floors. Now it's bulk. Spend over $100 and you even get $1. So, and I've said this 1,000 times before. And you know, we've known those sellers that like their floor is like, oh, it's a $6 pack. It's like, dude, it's an Infinity Draft pack. They're freaking $3. I call out sellers on that. I don't give a shit, dude. They can boot me out of the stream, but like I call that shit out live in chat. I don't care. Exactly, Orzov. It's just old dead inventory. But yeah, all those bags. Now, was it the ones I had for TZ collectibles? I like those. Those are pretty good. Oh yeah, yeah. And I get it. Like if I was in here and someone was trashing me, I'd probably kick him out too. But I'm not giving. I don't think I'm giving him a reason to trash me. So that's the difference. Gym Leader Brocky, good morning. Arshendi, good morning. But sometimes you see things in streams like, all right, this is not cool. Exactly. Yeah. LJC. No. No, I like your profile picture of the Norite, so no. You're stuck here, pal. Core 21 again. All right, man, let's find this goddamn terror. You tell me where. And I'm the same thing. Like, I love numbers, so I love numbers. Don't lie; they just don't lie. So, I've reported sellers to Whatnot because they're like, "Oh, my ceiling is a revised pack, and the ceiling's $600." I'm like, dude, those are $300. You know what I mean? And I've called it on stream. I don't know. He pops in from time to time, but I think he's just been busy. But I do see him from time to time. He pops in and says hello. Yeah, or a super cheap early bird, just for funsies. Rise again, the larcenist. I got banned for price correction on a stream or two. Who can? And don't go back there. No problem. Dreadmaw, Duress, Adept, Geyser, Showcase Foil Swamp, Borderless Epiphany, Foil Mythic Grim Tutor. We can't pull you a Terror, but we'll get you a Grim Tutor. Borderless Foil Ruined Halo. Nice. Acolytes, Uprising, Mythic Teferi. We'll take that with your Liliana Steward and your Gorehorn. And I always say, are you in a stream for? Okay, are you paying for the product or are you paying for the entertainment? If you're okay overpaying for the entertainment, that's fine. But know that that's what you're paying for. You're not going to get it in the product. So when it comes to like, pull boxes or auto boxes or bags or whatever, are you paying for the entertainment or the product itself? And I think there should be no problem. You should be able to talk to the seller and they should give you detailed information about what you're about to buy. If not, then don't buy from them. Replicator, Shaman, Showcase Foil Forest, Borderless Tomb, Foil Rare Entity, Foil Rare Idol of Endurance, Showcase Steward, Gorehorn, Showcase Liliana Standard Bearer, Common Protege, and your uncommon Showcase Foil Garruk's Uprising. Well, thank you, Surgeon. I appreciate that. And I think most people they get locked up in the entertainment and they don't realize that they're overspending for the product. But if you're okay with buying the entertainment, that's fine. Thank you, Stinkin'. I'm sorry I didn't get you what you wanted, brother. But nice Grim Tutor, nice Teferi, nice Worm. Yeah, if you have a certain amount of products, you get feet picks. Yep, you do get feet picks with. It's a hidden value. I don't advertise it, but if you hit that value, then all of a sudden you get feet picks in the mail. High quality, very high quality. My newest villain and whatnot is Phantasm Gaming. I'm sorry, but charging your customer $8+ and plus shipping fees per pound of bulk is wild to me. Feet picks, yeah. Feet picks. Every card but 2 came damaged. It was UBS fault, but they didn't protect their cards at all. Oh, yeah. Stinking that was you. Oh, well, I appreciate that, Surgeon. Sometimes they're hot. Sometimes they're not, dude. I've had days where it's just like, oh my God. Stinking. Uno mas. R2 for sure. Stinking, does that work for you? Okay, that's what a terror is. He's just looking for a terror, for God's sakes. Here we go. The Arcanist, the Guile, Magmuts, more dogs for you, Barons, Haze, Savior, and your Showcase Foil Planes, the Borderless Temple of Silence, Foil Rare, Speaker of the Heavens, nice little cleric, Foil Rare, Grook's Harbinger, Gorehorn, Tutelage, Sad Robot, as we get in every freaking pack, Uprising, and your beautiful Borderless Foil Containment Priest. Stinking. Yeah, blame Colton, not me. We tried. Watch, someone else is gonna buy 1 pack of Core 21 and get the terror. Oh, it's in the damn box. I got a bunch of I got a bunch of small stuff here. I wonder if I have I wonder if I have an extra one kicking around. I don't know. No. Oh, you like this, Orzav, huh? You like that, do you? This is just a bunch of extra small stuff I got kicking around. See if I got a tear. There you go, Stinking. That's for you, pal. There you go. You can pull out a pack. I'll give you a 4 and black border one. Is that cool? Does that work? I don't care. You're getting it either way. Whether you want it or not, I'm giving it to you. Enjoy it. It's a good tear, man. Here, 4 and black border. It's all yours, pal. Thank you, Stinking. You got your tear, dude. You got your tear. You're good to go. I got a bunch of the old school stuff. I'm starting to keep it in a bulk box. I gotta sort it out though. It's gonna get messed up quick. I got a collection that just came in from a YouTube viewer that I've been going through, and it is a shitload of revised lands, which is great. I'll take more revised lands. Weird collection I'm going through, man. It really is. I don't know, man, how to explain it. It's just really weird. I'm like going through it because I'm finding some cool stuff, but I don't know if it. Yeah, me too. I'm at the point now where pretty much anything revised and under, I'm just keeping. Man, I'm tired today. We were at this, like I said, we were at a 40th surprise birthday party yesterday, and there's a big crowd there. At one point, I'm in the yard, and I see they had this yard where it was like nice little backyard. They had actually a stream going through the yard, a little bridge, and then on the opposite side, there was like actually like a big, maybe like quarter acre, sixth of an acre lots of just open land. And I was like, I looked at my buddies, I go, wouldn't it be cool if we just had like some golf clubs right now? We can try to chip over the water. And my buddy, whose birthday party it was, he goes, "Go in my trunk, get my clubs." I'm like, "Fuck yeah, dude!" So we grab his clubs and like a bag of like 100 balls, and we're just chipping in his yard. And I unfortunately started some hell because I started just to hit some balls around, and every goddamn 5-year-old in the place took it over and destroyed his lawn. Fucking destroyed it. Gideon, Chaos Collector, let's do it, dude. They destroyed his lawn. I'm like, sorry, man. Like they fucking wrecked it. It's pretty funny. Gideon, Chaos Collector box, dude. You want it random? And you want it ripped? We do got to turn it around. We gonna go random rip? Random rip. All right. We haven't pulled any serialized from this rip yet, but we're still hunting. But we're in the second half of this collector rip. So I'm gonna grab random ones here. Zendikar. Let's do a Ravnica. Oh, come on. Innistrad. Outlaws. 6. Let's do this guy. This guy. Watch, I'm going to pull a tear out of this Core 21. That guy. Tarkir. And let's do a DMU in the close. All right. All right. Let's see. So serialized, obviously last. Okay. Oh, I'd like to see that. That'd be nice. DMU. There we go. All right, Gideon, you ready? Let's rip this thing open. We have not pulled a Shelly. No Besajus, I don't believe. There's some good hits, but nothing, again, nothing wild, none of the crazy stuff yet. Let's see how we go. Kamigawa. Beautiful swamp right there. We got your common, uncommon silencer, your rare, inventive iteration, borderless commander, Silk Guard, borderless mythic, Kyra, the swirling sky, it's a dragon. Mythic, Jugon defends the temple, and your borderless foil, Weaver of Harmony. Let's see. Core 21. Stinking don't look. This is going to be just a full pack of terrors. Watchdog. Ghostlight. Edge. Tampering. Sniper. Warmonger, maybe not. Showcase Foil Forest. Borderless Pursued Whale. Foil Rare Sad Robot. Borderless Foil Primal Might. Showcase Acolyte. Beautiful Cultivate. Love those. Borderless Scavenging Ooze. And your Showcase Foil Pyreling with the double Pyreling. Thank you, Wizards. That's exactly what we want when we open collector packs. Oh, Christ. I right? That's a tough one against chromatic. It really is. The Orrery. Sturge, Blur, Cliff Gates, little dragon right there. Sorceress, Forests. Lots of dupes in the old. Yeah, they can be. Street Urchin, Etched Cultist, Foil Rare Miriam, nice. Borderless Mythic Folk Hero, Borderless Servant of Liko, Etched Raga Draga, Gorgot's Boss, Showcase Mythic Volo, and your Borderless Foil Earthquake Dragon. It's a dragon. It's a dragon. It's a dragon. All right, Kaldheim. We go Kaldheim. Let's see. Oh, common, uncommon, Frost, Worthy, Snow-Covered Plains, Commander Mythic, Renar, the Ever Watchful, Borderless Crippling Fear, Foil Rare. Ooh, that ink is off. Look at that ink. It's missing a layer. That's cool. Nice little misprint right there. That's cool, man. Nice. Nice little misprint. We'll take it. We got your Moray of the Frost, Borderless Pathway, Cardur, and your Borderless Foil Ice Breaker Kraken with a Giant Wizard token. Misprints are cool, man. That's a good one. All right, Zendikar. I don't think we've... See, I don't remember this collector chaos, if we hit lottery cards or not. Uncommon Skeleton and your Carver, Foil Plains. Borderless Conundrum, Foil Rare, Akiri. Common Squid, Common Felidar, beautiful Nissa for your Borderless Mythic, your Showcase Foil Hellhound, and your Borderless Foil Split Current. Okay. Anytime now, this would be good to get something good. Yeah, crimps are nice. We've got several misprints over the years. Here we go. Showcase Foil, Collective Defiance, Non-Foil, Licensed Hearse, Borderless Commander Conscription, Borderless Steed, Foil Rare, Clear Cutter, The Repulse, Terminal Agony, nice little forest right there. No Bristly Bills. No Bristly Bills. Christ. Oh, that's awesome. Collectors would pay big money for like the whole thing like that. All right. Let's pull a goddamn moat right now. Common. No Legends card. Beautiful forest right there. Textured Ivy. Foil Rare Plaza of Heroes. Nice. Borderless Sangir. Uncommon Rada. Uncommon Ramirez. Etched Ramses. Zira. And the Borderless Foil Jensen. Come on now. Oh, I'm sure it went pretty quick. Yeah. Misprint collectors love like things like that. That's like a whole thing. Now, here we go. Borderless Foil Odric. Worst repacks and whatnot. Conjurer's Closet for your retro. Borderless Mausoleum Wanderer and your Foil Rare Amalgam. Holy crap, man. Gideon, I'm sorry. Jesus. Oh, today ain't the day. And I ain't the one. Tarkir. Come on. One serialized card will turn this whole franchise around really quickly, but that's what we need. Rediscover the Way for your foil. Showcase Surveyor. The Battle Crier. Borderless Commander Mythic Elsha. And your foil rare Revenants. Hawks. Any Hawks? No, not even a freaking Hawk to give to you. Jesus. Should I just burn all these, Gideon? Do Ravnica last. All right. Right? Let's go again. Borderless Foil, Market Back Walker. Nice Mythic Gearhook. We'll take that. Thrill Roller. Borderless Commander Trailblazer. And your foil rare Monument. Any stock ups? Double Dune Drifter. Stock ups? Not even a stock up. How's it going, Sleeve? There we go. Choco, not yet. We did not pull a Golden Chocobo yet. I say yet. Special guest, Foil Ghostly Prison. Beautiful. Love that. That's a gorgeous card, man. Really, really cool. We got your Tolsamar, your Borderless Commander Boltbender, your Borderless 10th District Hero, and your Foil Mythic Vein Ripper. You never see the regular version of that. It's always like a showcase. Nice forest. Any slimes? Slimes? Okay, good pack there. The best pack has been a Karlov pack. Jesus. Jesus. All right. All right. All right, Gideon. I would love to get Gideon cereal right now. That'd be great. Come on. Beautiful steam vents. Nope. Borderless foil Shockland, though. We'll take those. Anime Massacre Girl. Retro Ghost Away. Split card. Bonus shocks. Spear Safety. Grazer. No bonus shocks. Well, those were cards. That's for damn sure. Those are cards. Yeah, well, stock ups pull more in like play boosters, not collectors. Collectors aren't meant for drafting, so you don't see as many uncommons and commons and collectors. So if you're looking for commons or uncommons, you don't want to open collectors. You want to open like the draft set or play. Yeah, welcome back, Gideon. Damn, man, I'm sorry. Those are cards, that's for sure. Those are definitely cards. Jesus. Hey, Aether Drift is on the rise, man. That set is about to skyrocket. No, it's not. Thank you, Gideon. I always tried. Good old Vow, man. Hey, good old Vow. I got collector boxes on the way, and I got set boxes here. I don't know why I bought those. But the fact that, like I said, I had mentioned it in my video. Then Rudy pumped it yesterday. I'm like, all right. Well, if actually, I watched it. Rudy's video went live, and a bunch more boxes of Crimson Vow Collector sold. I'm like, great. I got more on the way to me already. Surgeon, I'm the same way, but I admitted it. I was like, yeah, that's what I got. Stinking. Yeah, Aether Drift and his Trevor Masters. I have a bunch of each. Yeah, Rudy don't watch me. he don't watch me. He don't got time for that. Dude, no joke. You're looking for Terror of the Peaks? I thought you meant the common Terrors because you needed one for a deck. I thought you meant the actual black card Terror, not Terror of the Peaks. I thought you meant Terror the whole time. I was like, oh yeah. Oh my god. That's funny. Island. That's why I gave you the Terror. Thallid, Forest, Ascension, Mentor, Jesus. Showcase Foil Plains, Borderless Gadrick, Foil Mythic Liliana, Borderless Foil Rare, Animal Sanctuary, The Acolytes, Protege, Borderless Ooze, Foil Magmite, and of course another tutelage for you. I swear to God, I thought you were just looking for a common goddamn Terror. Jesus. 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 Stakeland, that was yours, man. I don't think we're doing Terror of the Peaks today. I was wondering why you were doing. I said sound off. I thought you were like, well, I don't have a Terror of the Peaks. I have one job. I can't get it right. Oh, Gideon. Well, let's keep trying this. I always got vintage on the mind. 2 up here. You know what? We're just gonna go straight down. That leaves what? 1 on the left, 3 in the middle. There's 5 packs left in Prophecy. That's it. All right, Gideon. We gotta get 1 Risic Study. Maybe. Well, we don't have to. Not the way today's going. Here we go. Wind Scouter, the Arsonist, Well of Life, and your rare Rebel Informer. Cloak, Favor, Caress, Snake, Rager, Stalker, Shield, Devastate, Crawler, Griffin, Rhystic Deluge. Rhystic Deluge. Rhystic Siphon, Foil, Barbed Field. Very, very nice. We'll take the foil. Remember, we've had 2 foils in the pack before, so beautiful. Nice foil. We'll take it. The terrain, and your second foil, foil rare, vitalizing wind. I was just saying. I just said you can get 2 foils in a pack. That's the second time we've seen that in Prophecy. That's the second time we've seen that in Prophecy. Double foil pack, 1 being a rare. Beautiful. Love it, man. That's incredible. Withdraw, Risic Study. Greatest pack ever. Greatest pack ever, dude. That's crazy. Double foils, one being a foil rare and a Risic Study in a pack. That's nuts. Congratulations, man. That's insane. That's insane. Wow. One pack. That's crazy, Gideon. Congratulations, man. I don't think the foils are super expensive, but that's a very rare thing to do. Wow. Wow. I love the double foils, man. I love the double foils. That's so cool. Clearly that's repacks because I called it when it happened. What are the odds? What are the odds? Thank you, Gideon. Well, I think you were due for that, man, because we were getting some crap earlier. Let's keep going. I have no idea how many Risic Studies there is in this box. I lost count a while ago, so I don't know if we've hit 3 or 4 or 5. I really have no idea. Squad, Dancer, Evacuation, the Keldon Overseer, Rethink. We got your Inflame, Charmer, Beast, Minotaur, Stirrings, Fracture, Bearer, Spore Frog, Withdraw, and Risic Study. And Risic Study. Gideon. We did it again. We did it again. Back-to-back Risic Study packs. Awesome, man. We had to dig through a little bit of shit, but now we're finally good again. Oh, Gideon. Love it, man. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Let's keep on going. There's like 5 left in the box, I think, for Prophecy, and that's it. Let's go again. Darba, Sergeant, Barbed Field, Rare, Psychic Theft, the Elephant, Steed, Cloak, Favor, Caress, Snake, Rager, Stalker, Shield, Devastates. Wouldn't it be crazy 3 packs in a row? That would have been nuts. 3 or 6 studies in a row would have been a little too much. Dude, nuts, man. Double foil and Risic Study in 1 pack and another Risic Study. Congratulations, Gideon. That's awesome. That is fantastic. Fantastic. No, I'm fine with the UE packs. They're a little tough, but not terrible. Mr. Gideon, that was you, brother. Great packs. Great packs. UE collectors, I'm cool with them. Keep digging. Keep digging. You know, it's funny. I was thinking like the revised, like of all the revised boxes we've done, we haven't pulled any Underground Seas. We pulled some good dual lands, but never Underground Seas. And I don't think I've hit one Wheel of Fortune on camera. I don't even know if I hit any Demonic Tutors on camera. Wheel is nice, man. Yeah. Remember for a while, like Wheel was actually like more expensive than a bunch of the dual lands? That's kind of weird. That's... I got an email about rating this hotel that was charging me even though I didn't show up. Yeah, I'll rate you all right. Military's on the streets of Chicago. Really interesting. Oh, boy. Yeah, there was a weird correction. Yeah. It's funny because like now I wish I didn't sell some of my duels because there were some I bought for like $90 and I ended up selling them because I wasn't using them. I'm like, now I wish I didn't sell them because now I got to buy them back for more. I'll never make that mistake again. Rob Dog. I just wasn't using them for a long time. L1. Watch now that I say these are no problem. I'm going to have a tough time opening this. Nope. Nope, not yet. They're focusing on the new stuff. 5 commons, Uncommon Greenhouse, Unravel, Maneuvers, Technique, beautiful foil island right there, foil mythic, Weft Walking, Borderless Commander Mythic, Workseat, Borderless Charm, foil, Mystifying Maze, and your Borderless Foil Hive Pool. And your foil Hive Pool. Yeah, it's pretty good. Affinity for Slivers, that's just mean. This is brutal, though, dude. This really is. That's such a mean card. That does not need to exist. Why give Slivers more power? Yeah, not bad. That card does not need to exist for Slivers. No, they want it. They don't need it. Slivers don't need shit. Stinking Exodus, man. Let's freaking do it. We haven't hit one of the big dogs in Exodus yet. We love pain, right? All right. Mr. Stinking. Oh, yes, sir. R2. Best of luck, man. Exodus. We're ripping it. All right. Stinking. May you find the city of traitors. Last box was no bueno, so we're trying to get some redemption in this one. All right. I'm watching old school wrestling right now, and Kane is chasing China. That's how old that is. For those that know, Hawk, Soul, Brood, Reclaim, Cursed Flesh, Soul Warden, Fade Away, The Gaze, Frog, Anarchist, Alligator. I know, right? Treasure Trove, Mog Assassin, Mind Maggots, Stinkin' Lincoln. Finally, Survival of the Fittest Pack Fresh Exodus box to you, my friend. This has been sitting in a box for like 25 years just waiting for you, brother. Stinkin' Lincoln, congratulations. We finally got one. We finally got one. Survival of the Fittest, man. Second best card in the set. What are these going for now? Like 200, 250, whatever they are? Shred confirm? All right, shred confirm. All right. I don't agree with it, but yeah, shred confirm. Yeah, I think we have to, right? We just got to put that. Yeah. Stinking's like, you son of a bitch. Beautiful card, man. Centering's a tiny bit off, but fantastic. Love it. 260. That's great. 260. Beautiful hit, man. Pack fresh Exodus. Well, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. No, thank you, Stinkin'. The last box was terrible. Stinkin' got it. Stinkin' Lincoln. One pack, dude. One pack hit. Awesome. Good stuff, sir. You're gonna enjoy that mail day. I got a few of those, but I got all the World Championship ones. I got the cheap ones. All right, dude. Congratulations, Mr. Rob Dog. You're up, sir. God, Survival of the Fittest, man. That's great. Forget those golden chocobos. That's better. If you wanted that tear back, hey, listen. If you can use it, great. If not, I'll throw it in a deck. So it's up to you. Doesn't matter to me. Right cheek. I thought you wanted an actual terror. If you don't need it, I mean, I'll put it in a deck. So it's up to you. If you're gonna use it, take it. I don't care. You don't want English? All right, I'll take it back. No problem. I said, if you can use it, then it's yours. If not, then yeah, I'll grab it. Here we go. Scrapper. That thing. Commons. Uncommons. Yeah, I thought he meant Terror Titan. I never said I was smart. Foil Forest. Foil Rare Vocalist. Borderless Commander Sensor. Borderless Baloth. Foil Nesting Grounds. And a Darkness for Rob Dog. A poster foil special guest Darkness. Hey, you follow the Survival of the Fittest pretty well. That's pretty good. We'll take it, man. We'll take it, man. Good stuff there. All right, so I think the hands are warmed up now. This show started off a little slow, but now after Gideon's Risic studies and all that kind of stuff, we're starting to hit some good stuff now, finally. Good stuff, Rob Dog. I was born in the darkness. Bane's voice in that movie always kind of like weirded me out. It was always kind of weird. I didn't like it the first time I heard it, then it grew on me, but for a while I'm like, that sounds terrible. But it's grown on me. Molded by it. Good hits, man. Jesus. Back-to-back Risic Studies, double foil prophecy pack, Survival of the Fittest, and then a poster foil. It just, you don't expect it. It's really weird. When he starts talking, you're like, what the fuck is that? 14 lava dogs at least. Oh, I'm really excited. So when we were at the party yesterday, a bunch of us were talking, and we're planning a seafood boil. They've always wanted to do one. I've done seafood boils a million times for like big gatherings, and so my friends have like heard about it. They've never done it. I was like, dude, I'll cook it for you. It's fine. So I think we're gonna plan in about 2 weeks to do a big seafood boil at my buddy's house. If anyone's never done one, it's an incredible time. Get like 20 people, shitload of seafood and steaks and chicken and all that, and just it's a good time. So we gotta start planning that. It's gonna be great. Good water. Stone Cold is beating the shit out of Triple H in a graveyard match. This is, I don't know what this is. There's some YouTube channel that's playing like live throwback Attitude Era matches. It's fucking awesome. It's so good to watch. Rob Dog. Let's go again. 3 on the left and 4 on the right. That's it. We do newspapers. Newspapers. And then you wrap it up, you throw it away. All right, here we go. Wind River, no. 5 commons. Uncommon Resolve, the Scroll, the Faithful, Skiff, beautiful foil mountain right there. Godless Shrine, we take Shocklands all day long for the foil. Borderless Commander at Summits. Stomping Grounds, we take Shocklands. Non-foil Lava Claw Reaches. And your borderless foil Mythic, Tenuk, the Steadfast Second. With an art card. Hey, we'll take double Shocklands, a couple other cool things, man. We'll take it. I don't think I ever saw Wind River. I really gotta watch that new golf movie, the Stick movie, whatever the hell it's called. Who's in that again? I forget. Happy Gilmore 2? I really liked Happy Gilmore 2. I liked it. Because I went in with no expectations. Not even low expectations, just no expectations. Like, all right, let's just see what happens. And I liked it. It was good. I think I've seen it 3 times now. Oh, good. Chinook's good. Perfect. Add that and add Mayor of Kingstown, Shamer Renner. You know what I can't wait for? I cannot wait to see freaking Robert Downey Jr. playing Doctor Doom. I really want to see what they're going to do with this thing. Take care, Surgeon. Have a good one, brother. I can't wait to see what they do with Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom. Like, is he actually like, you know, a version of Iron Man? I think it's really interesting. They said that they're going to mention that he, you know, like he looks familiar kind of thing. So they're going to address it, I guess. I watched some video that were talking about it. But I think, was it next year? Is that next year or the year after? I still got to watch Fantastic Four. I haven't seen that yet either. That. How was the new Superman? Not bad. I don't watch any of those DC movies. I never like. I'm like, oh, I gotta go see the new DC movie. I never am. It looked funny, like the trailer. It looked like it had some funny parts, which is kind of cool. So now, so is this like the brand new start of like the DC, U? New Marvel movies have not been good for the past like 5 years. There's been a couple decent ones, but overall they're not very good. And they basically said they're going to revamp the entire MCU. Yep, stinking. And no one's taking advantage of it. I'm shocked. I put it super cheap, just for fun. But hey, is what it is. Is what it is. Yeah, I heard that they're going to do the entire MCU, like they're going to start it all over again, basically. So my theory is that Doctor Doom is literally going to destroy every universe, but like the 616, and then they just start off with whoever's in there, kind of a thing. That's my guess. I know, Kelby, I'm the same way. There's too much cardboard, not enough time. There's always too much damn cardboard. Deadpool, good morning. Oh, man. Excuse me. You clear out of my inventory. That's what I did, Kelby, recently, and it felt so good. And you know what's funny is I thought it was kind of almost done, and I realized I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm just scratching the surface. There's certain things you just kind of have to let go, and again, it depends to how wide you want to go with things and all that. So I said a lot of Marvel is starting with unfinished scripts and why some of the last reviews haven't been. It just doesn't feel. They don't feel good. Like it doesn't feel. I mean, nothing I think will feel the same as like the Infinity Saga for 10 years. That was the greatest thing ever, and they did it so well. But now the problem is they're doing too much at once. They're bringing too many characters in. It's just a mess. That's Kelby. That's the biggest thing. The keep cards. That's one thing that I'm going to be doing is I've got some buyers to go through of stuff. I'm like, there's your keep cards that I never touch. That's why again, like last year, I sold a bunch of dual lands. I'm like, I'm not using these, so I decided to sell them. But now that's changed, and I do need them again. But there are certain things where I know I'm like, I'm never going to use this, or this is sitting here for way too long. Um, and sometimes you just got to move things, man. Um, the Infinity Saga was done so well that you did not realize until. Yes, yep. Well, again, I wasn't a comic book guy, so like I wasn't familiar with the stones and the gauntlet, all that stuff. So like when I'd see like some movie reviews after I watched it, I'm like, oh, that's what they're doing. Like I kind of get it, but I wasn't. Again, I wasn't a comic book guy. Full set of Nazgul forever. Never once put them in a deck or anything. Yeah, get rid of it. Get rid of it. I would say, look at it and say, do I really want to build this? Clearly not, because you would have by now. You know what I mean? And so that's when I'm like, all right, time for it to go. That's just how it is. You get to that point where you just, and I always say, like, dude, liquidate a couple of things and see how it makes you feel. If you feel good about it, then keep liquidating. Yeah, that's how I am about certain things too. Like, that's why the serialized 10th Doctor, I sold that because I was like, you know what? I would have built this thing by now. And so I sold it. Yep, exactly. If you don't need it in the moment, then whatever, get rid of it. It's a constant trade. I let it rip at auction. I just put it for $1 auction, and it sold for like $660. Because I was like, okay, I can list it for like $1,000, and they can sit there for another 6 months. I go, the point of liquidating is to sell it. So I said, you know what? I ripped a bunch of stuff at like dollar auctions. Just let it go. And I said, it goes for it goes for. Yeah. Hey, listen, I bought it it came in a pack that I bought. So I was like, either way, like I'm not going to lose here. It had like 50 watches or something like that. I was like, it's going to get the attention. Just a matter of it's going to sell for 500 or 1,000, and somewhere in between. And again, I was like, oh, I could just list it for 800 bucks, 900 bucks, and let it sit and wait for the first buyer. But I was like, but then again, that's just speculating again. I said, nope. When I want to move things, I move them. Nope. I sold it on another site. But I'm the kind of person when it comes to like liquidating, where I have no problem doing like dollar auctions on like an eBay, because my thought is well, the market it'll sell for what the market tells me it's worth. Maybe it's listed on TCG Player for 1,000, but it's not selling for 1,000, so it's not worth 1,000, not yet. So I looked on the Bay and there was like none listing, so I listed on there for $1. I was like, it goes for what it goes for. It goes for what the market dictates it's worth, and that's what happened. And I have no problem, like I said, doing dollar auctions for lots of stuff or whatever, and it goes for what it goes for. What is it? It's the pre-release kit that you would get, like if you went to the pre-release events. You get the dice, which it could be a really rare one. You get a pre-release card with a pre-release stamp. It could be anything, and then you get 6 packs and a really cool packaging. If you went to a pre-release event on pre-release weekend, that's what they have. And those things become increasingly rare over time. You know, it's kind of like this. Was it yesterday? I had like that ninth edition dice and a Lorwyn dice that like together there's like $90 worth of dice. Sure. So like if I listed them, if those on eBay for what they're going for, 40 and $50 a piece, they might sell, but it might sit there for a year. That's why I'm like, no, it's a dollar auction. It sells for what it goes for. It is what it is. Um, and I got no problem with that. You know, um, again, it's the quick nickel or the slow dime. It depends on how you do it. I think you have to do both. Sometimes you just have to liquidate things and move on. You can't wait for the premium price of everything. If you do, you'll be stuck with a billion pieces of inventory. You just can't do that. Uh, at that point, you're basically a hoarder. You know, it's like eventually you gotta let some things go. Gizmo and Jerome, good morning. Anita and Michael, good morning. Yeah, slow starts the packs this morning. They actually came pretty good towards the end. Something about 5,000 bulk cards a time to a guy that feels, yeah, Brothers War went up crazy too. Yeah. What's it at now? Is it over 400? No one would do all these sets. They're going like crazy. It's nuts. Route Dog. Let's do another one. 3 and 3. Hot hands. L1. Ooh, tough one. As I was saying, they usually easy to open. Sure. Scissors it is. All right, Mr. Rob Dog. Best of luck. The cool guy. Good morning. Let's see. 5 commons. Uncommon scan ship. The Ensign. Color. Freighter. Beautiful Galaxy Force. We'll take that. Foil Mythic Tezzeret. There you go, Rob Dog. Now the pulls are starting to come together. Borderless Commander Finery. Borderless Terra Symbiosis. Thespian Stage and your borderless foil. War Maker Gunship. Love the Tezzeret. Love the Galaxy Force, man. Very nice. Brothers War is good, man. I said a while ago those things are underpriced. Good morning, bud. Though I said a while those things are underpriced, and now, well, the problem is all these collector boxes allegedly were, and people are realizing it now, and they're just super collectible. The question is like where the ceiling's going to be for some of this stuff. Like when's it actually going to stop? And again, I've said I see no reason for any of it to stop in the next at least 4 months, given the rest of the year, the products we have coming out, and the prices. So I think basically anything for the next, whatever it is, 4 months plus is just going to continue to go. D Tom, that's Fate Packs in War of the Spark Japanese. All right, D Tom. Let's see. Oh, I hope I do. Alternate Chandra, that's pretty cool. Like that. Mayhem Devil. I pulled an alternate Lily once, but it was non-foil. It's still really nice. It's funny because with so many products and so many things happening, like again, the market's trying to figure out where the hell everything should be. Oh, that was the box. I always put the empty boxes in the shredder. Swamp, Solar Blaze, or something like that. Alternate, whatever his name is. 2 packs, 2 alternates. Phineas, good morning. 7th edition, remember the CD from the computer the starter came with? I didn't play during 7th edition, actually. I stopped, I think the last core I bought when I was a kid was like 5th edition. I might have saw 6th edition, maybe. It woke you up? Island. Foil Rare, that guy right there, and your Sorin for your Planeswalker. Emergence Zone, Paradise Druid. No lilies. No lilies. Nice alternate Chandra, though. We'll take that one. Give you the rares and the Planeswalkers and give away the rest. Sure. Absolutely. And I got to go in about 10 minutes. So what we'll do the giveaway, and then it'll kind of be a last call as well. Because I got to get going shortly. Me and the wife will be heading out soon. I got to get some breakfast. Yeah, that put earlier already. All right, let's pin up a giveaway then for D-Tom. Thanks, brother. Do that. There's a picture of a steak. That's a giveaway picture. It's a picture of a steak. Free. Free. Giveaway. All right, giveaway's running. Courtesy of D-Tom. Getting some bulk from War the Spark. Japanese for the giveaway. Am I missing a rare? Hold on. I think I'm missing one. Nope, not there. I feel like I'm missing a rare. Oh, yes, I am. There it is. I was like, this looks a little off. There we go. Okay. Ms. Patch, how are you? I didn't even see you come in. It's in the shredder where it belongs. All right. All rise. The Honorable Ms. Patch is here. Good morning, Ms. Patch. How are you? All right, giveaways running for some of that bulk War of the Spark Japanese. And I'm gonna do kind of like a 5-minute last call. So if you guys want to jump in, please do so now. And I will finish up shortly. Because then I'm gonna get my day started. That's for D Tom. I'm good. I can't complain. A little tired today. A little tired. We're gonna go with Edge of Eternities for Mr. Rob Dog. 2 on the left, 3 on the right for Mr. Rob Dog. Keep it with the hot hands. All right, let's go. This middle guy right there, Mr. Rob Dog. Best of luck. Patch, did you see CCG Place pulled that golden Chocobo? Uncommon Engineer, the Faller, the Crusher, Shepherd, beautiful planes right there. Foil Rare, Massacre, Borderless Commander Craft, Borderless Exemplar, Petrified Field, and your Borderless Foil Monolith. Yeah, he pulled a 65 Chocobo last night. You look on his channel, you can see it's really cool. Really cool hit. Mr. Rob Dog, that was you, brother. We're going to go to Miss Patch for a couple of Commander Masters sets. Ms. Patch. And then Unhinged for Nurse. Very nice. The Chocobos? 50, 60, 80 grand. Who knows? Who knows? That's crazy. L2M1. Dude, that could be like one really nice car or like multiple. Like I said, you can get a fleet of boats. There you go, Miss Patch. Best of luck. Someone on stream bought it from him, but I think he's trying to buy it off him. He opened it for customer. Reach, Knuckles, the ingots, the battle gear, cloak, obelisk. Nice lightning greaves. We'll take those. The suits, blade, Lashiel, Inga, rare master breeder, and the commandeer with a foil, common grub. Well, I like the lightning greaves. Let's see. Signed art card, sort of. Island, Faithless Looting, common. Nice Scotch Claim, nice Shimmer Mirror like those. Lash, Piana, Zada, rare is the comma. Rare is Rejuvenating Springs, we take those. Rare Imp's Mischief, not bad. Foil Uncommon Kemba, we'll take that. Good little hits there. A little better than the first one, Miss Patch. A little better than the first one. No Lotus, though. Or any big free spells. Thank you, Miss Patch. We're in Norse Nurse for an Unhinged. Absolutely. All right, Norse Nurse. You tell me where, bud. I love these. I got 2 more minutes, guys, and I'm going to shut it down. So last call, 2 minutes. If you want to jump in, please do. Norse Nurse, what are you thinking, bud? And then D Tom, fresh box of Japanese. Cool. Grab that one. Waiting. Norse Nurse, you tell me where you wire on hinge, bud. Hot hands, you got it. And we ripping? Are we ripping the old unhinge? Oh, I hope so. Rip it. Let's do it, man. Listen, listen, listen. Jay New win the giveaway. You got it, bud. All right, here we go. We got the Man of Measure, Number Crunch, Tainted Monkey, Goblin Mime, Keeper of the Sacred Word, COP Arts, Framed, Wet Willie of the Damned. I love this art. Orcish Paratroopers. Is it I owe you one parachute? Monkey, Monkey, Monkey. Spell Counter, Zombie Fanboy, Name Dropping, Beautiful Swamp, and your rare being the Avatar of Me. Good old Avatar of Me. No ass cards. That was a no ass card pack for Norse Nurse. And there are several ass cards in the set. That foil City of Ass would be incredible, man. Jay New, this is for you. They're so nice. They're so nice. All right, guys, the last call, 30 seconds, and I'm going to shut it down. If you want something, please jump in the queue now. We're going to go to D-Tom. Fresh box. Where to, bud? Tops. Good old War of the Spark. Let's see what we can do. Good old War of the Spark. All right. D-Tom, best of luck. Servo token. We get your beautiful mountain, right? Actually, that's a terrible mountain art. I hate that one. Commence the end game, I believe. You want the rares and the planeswalkers? Same thing? Yep, okay. Well, let's see. Rare, whatever that is. Planeswalker, that guy right there. Got for statues. Nope, that wasn't it. Come on now. That's one here for D-Tom. And the sign will go up. Token. Forest. Parhelion 2. And your... shit. Anime. What's the name? What's the name? Help me out there. Emergent Zone. Nahiri, thank you. Thank you. All right, Mr. D-Tom. Thank you, bud. All yours. All right, where's my sign? The sign is in great shape, as you can tell. Thank you, D-Tom. That's yours, brother. That's yours. It's going to go here. No more purchases. I'm going to finish up the queue and call it a day. And I will not be on tomorrow, obviously, because tomorrow's Monday. We're going to go with Norse Nurse for a Streets of New Capenna. Sure. Let's find you some triomes. Norse. And an unhinged. So rip the New Capenna, ship the unhinged. You got it, pal. Best of luck. Can I raid top MTG? I can. I'll be happy to. Here you go, Nurse. Common, 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 uncommon, Swindler, Breath, beautiful swamp right there. The Boulder, Bandits, Foil, Showcase Charm, Foil Rare, Cut of the Prophets, Borderless Commander Robber, Borderless Unlicensed Hurst, Phyrexian Urabrask. How cool is that? Good morning, Corvette. Beautiful. And your Interceptor. Love the Urabrask. Nicholas, you streaming? No? Okay. I'll say, hey, some people do double dipping. You never know. Not yet. Are you streaming Magic stuff or other stuff? Norse Nurse, that's yours. Ms. Patch, we're gonna close it out with a Temple Garden, nice little single pull, and then a Commander Master set. Temple Garden, Temple Garden, Temple Garden. There it is. All right, Ms. Patch. Where to? This will close the show out. R4. Only because you said please. You know what? Thank you, Ms. Patch. No one says please. They just demand it from me. Here we go. 3, 4, 4. All right, Miss Patch, the close of the show, guys. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're on a little early today, but I got some things to do, so shut up and open it. Yeah, that's more like it. Here we go. Retro Forest, Borderless Search, Common Dowser, Electromancer, Lightning, Gutter Snipe, The Flame, Nice Vandal Blast for the Uncommon, Nice Stormkill Artist, Uncommon Life Crafter, Uncommon Judith, Borderless Magus of the Wheel, Rare Necusar. Time to free J-Lo. Miss Patch. Miss Patch, in a borderless foil mythic balefire dragon. Well, Miss Patch, that's the way to end the show right there. Best three packs on Whatnot right there. That's the best three packs on Whatnot. That's how you do it. Congratulations, Miss Patch. That's fantastic. Oh my God. Oh, beautiful. It's the one card you have no problem getting that's banned. You're like, you know what? It's fine. Eventually it will become unbanned. I would just hold on to it and wait. Congratulations. Very, very nice. We'll take it. Jewel Lotus and a Boros Foil Mythic Balefire Dragon. Gorgeous. I do love that art. All right, guys. We're going to raid top MTG. That was fantastic. All right. Let's see. Raid top MTG. Guys, have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Have a great Monday. I'll see you all in a couple days.